was fortunate enough to watch the very first episode, and I feel like the trailer doesn't do it justice for this show, specifically for the first episode. How would you describe your relationship between you and your daughter?
Well, I also happen to have a daughter. And that relationship is so important to me, as is the relationship I have with my son. And Jane Levy makes it very easy to have the depth of feeling, and as a human being and as an actor, to just make the work we do very easy.
Definitely, your chemistry is effortless, and it shows on screen. And I got teary-eyed when I was watching it, and the whole thing. And I couldn't believe that this show. I was watching the trailer, and I'm like, there's so much more to it. Was there any choreography that you had to learn? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we have the greatest choreographer and assistant choreographers. Mandy Moore, who did La La Land, and Jillian and Jeffrey, who. I mean, I've done a lot of Broadway musicals, and I am not really a dancer. As I said to somebody, I'm not really a triple threat. I'm more like a 2.5 threat.
Yeah, but you're a singer.
I sing a little. I can carry a tune in a bucket, but I'm really not a dancer. But yeah, this is like Camp Broadway. We call it Camp Broadway because I might have 3 days of shooting, but I will have dance rehearsals, and I'll go in the studio, and so yeah, we have real. Wait till you see the rest of the episodes.
I cannot wait. I'm telling you guys, you have to watch it. It's such a great show. Yes. Was there anything special when you first read the script? Because I know you mentioned it is sort of like a mix between Broadway and like a serious storyline. There's so much in the mix. Was that something that intrigued you to sign on to this role?
Well, it is. But what really moved me about the part was, first of all, Austin Winsberg, who created the show and has done so much of the writing on it, has really just created this amazing world. And his dad had the disease that I have. And he's also written a Broadway musical. So he is intimately and perfectly qualified to be telling this story. And what I love is that in a time that we're so divided as a nation, that we can be telling a story that reveals all that connects us, all through the greatest music ever. Hit songs go zoom, zoom into all of us, and just me too. I did too. Yeah. See,
the music.
Close my jacket, and so I feel lucky that when we get to, with all this strife and all this division sown by people who can benefit, that we can say. It's a notion that everybody has a story, and you have no idea what's going on in somebody until you hear it.
Amen to that. You just
preached. There's a great greeting in the Zulu nation called Sawubona or something like that, but the notion is, we see you. And then the response is, I am here. In other words, that we don't quite exist until we've been seen, until we're seen, and that's what we're trying to do here. So.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me. Can't wait for episode 2. Nice meeting you.
Thanks so much. Thanks for the kind words.
Yes.